My name is Ray Utter, and I teach at San Diego O'Connor High School. I have a Bachelor of Arts Education, secondary education with emphasis in history, and another Bachelor of Arts in history from the New College at ASU. My mother, she graduated from ASU Teachers College as well, and she went back to school when she was 33. So it was kind of weird that I followed in her footsteps in that direction. She'd always try to get me to not to do that, not follow in her footsteps, but not wait so long to get a college degree. But I ended up doing that anyway, and so she was kind of an inspiration for me to see someone, kind of midway through their life, kind of pick themselves up and change things, because it really is ourselves who kind of guide where we go in life, and you can't wait for things to happen to you. And it finally took me that long to realize that, and so I kind of followed in those footsteps a little bit and used her as an example to kind of change things. And so transitioning to becoming a teacher really wasn't that hard for me, because I really already understood what it took and what it required. I didn't go to high school, to college, and into the teaching field, so I spent a lot of time outside the classroom. I've been in the military, I've worked blue-collar jobs, I've been to community college, I've been to universities, and through all these kind of random life experiences that seemed to not make sense at the time, my background is a little bit unique, but now that I'm in the classroom, all these different personal experiences, I can connect with a lot of students in different ways than what they're used to. So when students have problems maybe at home or with other things that are happening, I find that they can feel like they can come to me and talk about things, and I actually do understand what they're talking about. And sometimes, aside from personal issues, I can sometimes be a sounding board for advice or guidance if hey, I'm thinking of going to this school, or I'm thinking of going to the military, or this or whatever. And I feel like it's a benefit with my background to be able to make those connections and say, hey, I've done that before. Here's what you can expect, or take this into account, or things that maybe I experienced at the time when I was going through and didn't know. I can kind of help them out in figuring those things out themselves.